Hi, welcome to the Targeted Individual Program. This is a new video recorded. This is what, July 28th. Okay, and so I woke up this morning. My phone was on, my alarm went off, and I'm out of bed, got the kids ready, took them to the babysitter, and then I went to make a phone call on my phone, and my phone wouldn't turn on. For some reason, it would not turn on at all. Took the battery out, started up again, and this time it turned on, but it got stuck on the Boost Mobile icon. Okay. So it was like that for about a good 2 or 3 minutes. I decided to take the battery out again, restart the phone, take the battery out, restart the phone, and all that shows up on my phone is the Galaxy S2 logo. And so I'm like, okay, I don't know what's going on, but I guess I figured, this must be retaliation because I posted the video of when I took my son back home in the Bronx with the use of the emergency vehicles, the ambulances and fire trucks, to send the psychological threat. And I posted it because when I got home that night, one of the guys on the block came out of my apartment building and he walked towards me and he did this. Okay, so I was like, all right, well, you're trying to silence me, you're trying to tell me to be quiet about what just happened, because they know I videotaped it. Okay, so I said, all right, fine. What they don't seem to understand is that I do not respond to threats. Okay, whether it be psychological, physical, doesn't matter. You will not silence me. That will not happen. So again today, they basically bricked my phone. My phone is not turning on. It's refusing to turn on. So I'll probably have to go and get a new phone. And of course, they know I don't have a lot of money to get a new phone because I am on disability. But this is what they do. At the end of the month, I try to have some money left for emergency, and they don't want that. They basically want you to have a zero bank account or no money at all. Okay, and so they will constantly do stuff like this. They will, if you own a vehicle, they will constantly tamper with your vehicle to have you spending money every single month because they don't want you to have any money at all. All right, this is the economic, financial suppression, right, of targeted individuals, where targets have no source of income because they have been villainized, marginalized, they have been blacklisted, and so this is what they do. So anyway, I had an appointment today with my doctor, and on my way there, they set up again street theater, and I can't record it because my phone isn't working. Okay, and so what they have done is that they have the perps on the street corner or walking on the sidewalk, and as I approach them as I'm driving, they're doing this. Okay, and so just let me, basically, when they start doing that, especially after something like this just happened with my phone being dead, and they basically broke my phone, so it's not working at all, and they do stuff like that, they're letting you know, yeah, we did that, and you should be quiet, and you shouldn't talk about what it is that's being done to you, and or else they continue doing it. Well, look, I'm not upset. I've been going through this for over 13 years. I know the tactics. Okay, I know the program. Okay, especially the psychological nature of the program. I know it very well, and so it will not. I will not be silent, and I don't get upset anymore. So if you're trying to affect my emotional state, it's not happening. Okay, and so I have to do this video on my son's camera, and so the resolution is not too good, but hopefully it will do it'll suit this purpose in terms of me recording this video and putting it out there for the rest of the world to see and to understand what is being done to people like me who are called targeted individual. So until next video, I'm sure, of course there'll be another one, because they always do something that which I will have to expose it, and they know that. And if if they're going to be watching this, I'm going to say this again: you will never, ever, ever silence me. Okay? The only how you will silence me is if you kill me, or if you lock me up in some mental institution, or if you put me in jail. But you know what? The last two, you still won't be able to silence me. Okay? Because as long as I have people who will correspond with me, or I correspond with them, I will continue to expose what it is that you're doing. And if I'm ever arrested by the police and they say I committed suicide, that's a lie. Regardless of the targeting, regardless of the hardship that they have caused in my life, I will never take my own life. Okay? I love my children and I live for them. So if anything happens to me, it is the cause of the New York City Police Department, members of the New York City Police Department, members of the FBI, members of the CIA, the NSA, all the security agencies who have perpetrated this crime on civilians and may try to make my death or other targets' death look like a suicide. Okay? So I repeat once again, I will never, ever commit suicide, regardless of what they do to me.